my goodness. Okay, please stay. Please stay. Okay, guys, we are here. Welcome to another episode of F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. It is happening. You know it happens every week right here on this Instagram page. Your girl Mishka Max here with you guys. All right, how was your week? You know, every week I ask you this question. Was it a good week? Did you have a productive week? Please do let me know. Send us a message. Let us know where you're listening from, all right? So every week, like I said, we do this. We do food, arts, music, and the environment, all right? That is F.A.M.E for you. This week's theme, we are going to the East. Yes, we are. We're heading to the East, all right? And who and what is in the East? Listen, a lot of things happening in the East, man. We have the head chef over at Eco Lifestyle Lodge, all right? We have my girl, Alisha Stoute. She's going to be joining us, all right? For art, we have Richard White. Let us have a conversation, Richard. I want to talk about this whole carb thing. We're going to talk about that for sure. And music, we have Mr. Shane Free. He's going to be joining us, all right? And for the environment, who do we have? We have the owners of the Eco Lifestyle Lodge, Miriam and Kyle Taylor. They're going to be joining us as well, all right? We're going to talk about it. And of course, we're sipping on our eco water. Yes, we are. Okay, so yes, that is hair. Just get over it. It's just one of those things, okay? That's just what it is. Anyway, guys, Mishka Mac here, that is my name, and welcome to the F.A.M.E Weekly Talk, all right? Remember to follow us on Instagram for sure, all right? F.A.M.E Festival _ Barbados. Hi, Kimberly. That's my girl, Kimberly, man. Kimberly Payne joining us. Yes. So remember, guys, this week's theme, we are heading to the East. Yes, we are. Okay, are you guys ready for this one? Go ahead, spread the word. Hi, mommy. Go and tell a friend. Tell them to come on over, right? Be a part of this movement. Be a part of F.A.M.E, man, the F.A.M.E family. Want to say hey to Margaret. She's here. Hey, making sure that everything, at least, Mishka, do not touch the screen, okay? Do not touch it at all. Well, I also want to say hey to my girl, Badu. Hey, Badrad. Making sure that, you know, getting the movement going for sure. Yes. Okay, guys, so like I said before, we do this every week right here on this Instagram live, all right? Yes, on this page, F.A.M.E Festival _ Barbados. And every week we chat with some amazing individuals about their contribution to the movement, okay? Yes, the locks is getting there, man, slowly but surely. Oh my goodness, what a great week this was. We headed on up to the south. We had a nice little chat with Kian over there at My Collection Barbados. Yep, he's joining the F.A.M.E team. We're going to tell you more about that for sure in a bit, all right? Hey, Gina, we got someone from Antigua joining us. Hi, Gina, Jace, Justin, the entire crew, all right? So who do we have this week? Yep, for F.A.M.E Weekly Talk, we have my girl, Alisha Stoute. We're going to be heading down east for this one. Of course, we're going to be chatting with Richard White as well for art. And for music, we have Shane Free. He's going to be talking to us, all right, all the way from Canada. Oh, yeah, we've gone international, people. We have. And, of course, joining us for the environment, we have Marianne and Kyle Taylor, the owners of the Eco Lifestyle Lodge. They're going to be joining us, all right? Yep. I have an itch. Am I allowed to? Oh, my God. I told you I have a cat, right? And sometimes I'm sitting here and I could feel like cat hair everywhere. That's how I feel sometimes. Anyway, guys, welcome to the F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. Yes, guys, we're doing this. This week's theme, going east. That's where we are. That's where we're going. What's on the east? Bashiba. Oh my God, it is beautiful. When people say to me, sometimes you don't feel as if you're in Barbados, I'm like, of course you are in Barbados. You're in the Caribbean. It's beautiful everywhere, okay? It really is, all right? So, we're going to be eating, we're going to be talking, we're going to be vibing, you know, as per usual, how we do it here, all right? So, let's see, is Alisha there? Where, Alisha? There we go. Alisha Stoute. She's going to be talking to us, all right? Girl, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hi, my darling. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Yes, welcome to F.A.M.E Weekly Talk.
Are you hearing me good?
Yeah, I'm hearing you good. We're hearing you good.
Awesome.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Yes, I see we got Gina. She's locked on as well from Antigua, coming to join the conversation, have a little listening to what we're going to be talking about. So, Alisha, tell us what we need to know. Tell us your contribution to the food, man. Tell us.
Well, in terms of food, I like to respect ingredients. I
Mm-hmm.
like to do things differently, be
Yeah.
creative. I like punches of flavor. I
Mm.
like to work with what we have available where we are. Um, I I like to put my love and my soul and my heart into my food.
Yes,
I
yes.
like a lot of people who eat my food, they feel that.
I know. I
Um,
feel it too.
so yeah, and it's such a huge passion of mine,
Yeah.
and has been ever since I started on this journey.
Wow. Which was how long ago? How long ago did you start in this journey?
Well, professionally, I would say about 8 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but I was experimenting in the kitchen and cooking for my family since I was 13 years old.
Wow.
I didn't really know what I was doing. I just would try out things and they would work out. People would be like, wow, this is really good.
Yes.
So I've always loved food, but I can't say that I always thought that I would be a chef or that I thought that this is what I would do as my career,
Mhm.
as a part of my life. That was definitely not always there. That was something that came about as it did. It just sort of,
Wow.
everything sort of fell into place. And when I look back at it, actually, I realized that it feels like everything was just setting me up for
Yeah.
where I am right now.
Wow. That's what it usually feels, all right. So when you say obviously it wasn't a part of your plan, is it because you had another plan in mind? Like we know you have a beautiful voice, Alicia.
Well, so yes, for about 8 years, I sang professionally in Barbados,
Yeah.
hotels, restaurants,
Mhm.
privately, whatever it was, and that was a huge passion of mine as well, which I do miss a lot.
I know.
These days, I sing in the shower and in the kitchen, pretty much. But
Oh my
while
God.
I think this might be what I will do, I
Mhm.
also very much into interior design at one point.
Yeah.
I guess you could say I've always been very artsy because music is a form of art, food is a form of art.
It really, really, it really, really is. So tell me something, right? What is your inspiration for cooking? Like when you decide, okay, I'm coming up with a dish, what goes through your mind?
What goes through my mind? Sometimes I look around me
Hmm.
and I get inspired. Sometimes I look around the country where we are. I get inspired. I get inspired from colors. I get inspired from flavors and the ingredients. Ingredients can be inspiring as well. I would also say that I draw inspiration from other chefs who have been in my life and who have influenced me and who have shared their wisdom with me and so on.
So tell me, where when you say you get inspired by ingredients, is it like local ingredients that you see around us every day? Where do you stand on using local products?
Yeah, definitely. Right now, I'm in Barbados and I like to get inspired from what we have here.
Yes.
Absolutely 100%. When I was in Canada, living and working and studying, I would get inspired from what they had available there, which was definitely bountiful. And I learned about a lot of different ingredients that I'd never seen or even tasted or even heard of before. So that was really cool too. I got exposed to a lot of new things along
Yeah.
my journey.
Wow. Okay, so you studied in Canada, you worked in Canada, you studied at Cordon Bleu. Where was
I
that?
studied at Cordon Bleu in Ottawa. That's correct.
And how was that experience?
When I graduated, I ended up going to Toronto because I
Hmm.
had friends and family there, and I staged at a few restaurants.
Hmm.
Um, Staging is where you sort of go and you talk, you do like an interview, and
Yeah.
then you do a day where you come in and you work for free and you get to see how it's like to work in that kitchen restaurant, and they get to see how you work as well. And then, you know, they can give you a call back and let you know,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, in you, and so on. So I did that in about 4 different restaurants, and ended up falling in love with one particular one, which was Cluny Bistro and Boulangerie in the
Yeah.
district.
Okay. And what kind of food did they do? I want to know, what made you fall in love with that particular restaurant?
So I chose Cluny out of the lot. I was actually more interested in Chef Susurli's restaurant, but when I went there, I felt the vibe was very competitive and
Mm,
almost that sabotage with the chefs
yeah.
that were there. And while it was the most highest paying job offer, I felt more at home, and I felt more of a family and a team with
Yeah.
Cluny where I worked. And it is it's a French bistro, a little high-end like bistro, and you know, Le Cordon Bleu. I was trained by the French,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that's about that.
Nice. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's always good to walk into a place and actually feel the nice vibe, right? You know what I mean?
Absolutely, everyone there was so friendly, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're from Barbados," and you
Barbados.
know, interactive, and just the overall vibe was awesome. And so glad I chose that place because I learned so much. And if I thought that culinary school was rough, this definitely kicked my butt.
I know. I can only imagine. In my mind, when I think about chefs, right, I'm thinking, oh my God, everyone is screaming in this kitchen. You're under pressure. You got to make sure that the food is tasty, it's good, it's up to par. It's one of those jobs you just can't afford to mess up, man, at
Yeah,
all.
exactly, and that's
Lord.
why it's very important about the energy that is there, because it's not an easy job. So if the energy is off and the vibe is off, that makes it even more difficult, right?
I can only imagine, man. Okay, so tell me something, right? What surprised you most becoming a chef?
What surprised me most?
Yeah.
I guess just the fact that it was never ever something that I ever thought of doing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even when I worked in the restaurant industry, when I was singing, I worked at Scarlet for about 4 years when they first opened up. And
Yeah.
I would say that Scarlet is where my passion and my love for food, beverage, and just the overall industry grew. Um,
Nice.
you know, even when I was there, I never thought about cooking professionally, being a
Yeah.
chef. So I guess that's why it was so surprising to me when it sort of happened, and the way that the chips fell into place. It kind of stared me in the face and said, Alisha, this is what you are supposed to do.
Yeah. So hey to Steph and Sophie over there at Scarlet. Yeah.
Yes, big
For
up.
sure. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so tell me, what is like working at Eco Lifestyle Lodge? What is like working there?
I absolutely love it. We are very much a family. Uh, you know, Kyle and Miriam, the owners, they have created something there that I think everyone who walks into Eco feels,
Mm-hmm.
and the staff, the whole team, you know, it's awesome. I love
Amazing.
what I do. I am so thankful for where I'm working, who I'm working for, who I'm working with. It's just awesome.
Wonderful. Oh my goodness. How long have you been there at Eco?
From the start, from the start.
Really?
I sat down with Cal and Miriam just a few months
Mm-hmm.
after they had bought over the place. It used to be CU Guest House. It was a German
Yeah.
lady who started it up. She did a very amazing job with what she did. She created something very beautiful. And yeah, so I definitely was there from the start. We did a huge transformation in the kitchen. Uh, it was like we took something that was very simple, and you know, had a couple of ladies working in the kitchen at that when it was CU Guest House, and they would cook
Yeah.
some traditional Bajan home cooked food for the guests. Everyone would sit down at one time and dine. And when I came in, it was like, all right, we're going to do something full on. And it's going to be pescatarian, vegetarian, vegan. I worked a lot with Manuela from the startup. You know, she was there consulting the plant-based side of the menu. We did a lot of training with the staff. And they're such beautiful people. And they've been so long. And here I come, changing it all up. And I'm sure at
How
first,
dare you?
probably like, what is going on? This is so intense. But you know what? It grew and it grew. And the staff, they just loved what we were doing. They were eager to learn. And right now, they're repping me so hard in that kitchen. It's unreal.
Nice. Okay, so I want to know, explain to us, describe to us like a typical day for you getting to work, like what it's like in the kitchen. So you get there like 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm just kidding.
So being executive chef, it's been definitely a first for me. This has definitely been a first for me, and I have learned a lot as I've gone along. I would say that from the initial when we first started up, you know, it was a lot of training and going through and learning and experimenting and trying to figure out the menu and all of that. And there's a lot of background that goes on outside of the kitchen to make this happen. So I do a lot of work even outside of the kitchen for Eco. But a typical day for me when I go in, you know, the staff are there prepping. I send them the menu, the recipes, and that's another thing. We change our menu so often.
Yes.
Because they're so focused on what we can source locally that we base everything off of that.
So it's like seasonal kind of thing.
Absolutely. Everything is seasonal. We have a sort of a skeleton of a menu. For instance, you know, the tacos, what fish do we have today?
Yeah.
And if there's something that we can't source locally, we don't have it. We don't have it. But it's constantly changing. There's always a special. There's always something different. It's honestly exciting.
I know it's tasty too.
It's so exciting, and I love the reaction that I get from customers, from the staff, from the owners. You know, when they eat food, I love that.
So you get to the kitchen, everyone's prepping. You walk in there like, okay, what's the plan here?
Yeah, you know, I check up on things. I'm also very much focused on the front of house as well. I like to make sure, you know, all the pieces are falling as they should.
Yes, yes.
At this point, you know, the team is very strong, very strong. And then we set up for service. Service starts, and it's go time.
Go time. So wow. Okay. So from the time you get there, you set up for service. It's go time. We do what? We do breakfast. We do lunch. We do dinner. Tell me, just.
So things have changed up a lot since COVID, obviously. So currently, we're only doing weekends until we close off for a month and a half or so.
Right.
Before, it was breakfast daily. Then we did dinners 5 nights a week.
Yes.
Then we even did pizza Saturdays where we had live music as well and fresh pizza from our baker, who you're gonna be talking with as well tonight, Richard.
Oh yes, we are. Yes,
amazing. His breads are just divine. You know, I love coming in and seeing what breads he's baked that day. Everything's
smelling it.
Yeah. We did pizza Saturdays, and then Sunday brunch. Sunday brunch is that's our, you know, big seller. We sell Sunday brunch.
Wow. Okay, so we can definitely make a way down to the Eco. Listen, we need to get there to do a weekend, man. Lunch, get some. Oh my goodness, the food is divine. It's like every time I'm eating, and let me tell you, right? When I'm dancing while I'm eating, it means I'm extremely satisfied with my food. So I am doing my little shoulder dance. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. They're like, okay,
yes, a little walk up, good food.
I like to walk up and eat. Oh my goodness, Alisha. Listen, before you go though, because I know you're busy, right? I want you to share a recipe with us, all right? Share a recipe with us. But before you get there, right? You mentioned so many, again, you didn't really see yourself becoming a chef, and you've been into designing, you've been a singer, and I guess it's never really too late, to change path, career wise. Would you have any advice for anyone that's trying to get into the field of, whether becoming a chef or a cook or anything along those lines?
Well, you made a very good point there, because I was definitely pretty late to the game when I went to sort of professionalize my career, study and learn. I was 28 years old,
Yeah.
the Cordon Bleu, and all of my classmates were like 23 and under.
Wow.
And actually, that's why I did a 2-year course, but I fast tracked it and did it in 1 year.
Wow.
So it was heavy, but I just wanted to learn as fast as I could, so that I could move on to the next phase.
Yes.
And my advice would be, it's absolutely never too late. If you feel that desire, that drive, that passion for cooking, go for it. Absolutely go for it. And it's one of those things that I will say, you gotta love it.
For
Because
real.
it's not an easy job. It's not glamorous, but when you love it fills you up.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
know.
I say go for it. Never too late. No
Go
matter
for
the age. And you don't have to go to culinary school.
it.
You don't have to do that. Like, I know plenty, an amazing cook, chef, that started off as a dishwasher. And they just got so interested in what these chefs were doing every day, every night on the line, and they started to go and be like, so can you teach me how to do that, or can you teach me, and they were eager. That eagerness
Yes.
to learn, and that drive to always improve and to keep learning, that's all you need.
Wow. Gosh, some advice for real. It's never too late. And like you said, you really have to love it. Sometimes I'm even too lazy to cook for myself. I will just eat raw vegetables. I would just, you know what? I'm having a deconstructed salad today. Just give me that carrot, give me that lettuce, tomato.
Deconstructed,
I
like
am
it.
done. I am
I
done.
think it's
Okay.
called crudités.
Sorry?
Crudités, when you have raw veg.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
I'm just eating, man. I'm just, you know what? I don't even care. I just want to make sure my body's packed with nutrients. Just give me this deconstructed salad. So, like you said, you really have a passion for it. Really love it. Wow. And we definitely taste it in your food, for sure, man. For sure. Okay,
Yes.
Alisha, let me know. Any recipe? I want you to share a recipe with us, a little something.
Oh,
If you
right.
want to sing the recipe, you can sing it for us as well, enough. We'll be more than happy to hear you singing the recipe, girl.
Like that, Miska. Hey. All right. So, a cool recipe.
Uh-huh.
Making your own mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah?
So at school, we do a garlic aioli, but it's basically a mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So if you're at home and you want to make, let's say you don't have any mayonnaise in the fridge, if you have eggs and you have oil and you have Dijon mustard, you can make, or any kind, you can make mayonnaise. So you start with a couple of egg yolks, not the white. So you clarify the eggs.
Yeah.
I would add a little Dijon. I like my salt.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like acid as well, so maybe a touch of vinegar. You have a whisk. You have all of that in a bowl, and then you have your oil. Now, I like to mix mine with olive oil and sunflower oil.
Okay.
Sunflower is a little more healthier than canola oil, but most people would use canola. And you're whisking up your egg yolks and the other stuff, and you just slowly pour the oil in while mixing.
Slowly.
Yes, slowly. And what it does is it emulsifies, and it keeps, you keep going until you have a bowl of mayonnaise.
What?
And you taste it, and you see, okay, does this need a little more zing? Should I put some more salt? Should I put some pepper? You know, you can put whatever you want in there.
Wow. And it's so easy and so simple, right? And so
It's
healthy without
really
any additives or anything along those lines.
nope,
Wow.
no additives in my food.
Nothing. Alicia, you know what I want you to do for me though, before when you came off the live? I just want you to put the recipe in the comments, you know, because you know we have to at least try it, man. People
Absolutely.
are gonna ask me, what did
I
Alicia say
challenge you
again?
guys
I
to try it.
challenge you guys to try it, man, and let us know. Let us know for sure. Alicia, this was great. So nice to see you again.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
I
And
know.
I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else chat tonight.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Alicia. We really do appreciate it. And all the best until I see you again, my girl.
Hopefully soon.
Yes. All righty. Okay, guys.
Thank you
There
guys
we have
so
it.
much.
You're welcome. There you have it. Margaret is going to come and do the honors. And definitely, how do we get this? We exit out. Okay. Now, we are going to be back after this. All right. You know how this works. Okay. There we just chatted with Alisha. Oh, my goodness. Executive chef over there at the Eco Lifestyle Lodge. My girl, she's cooking up a storm for sure. Right. So, you know how this works. We're going to be back after this. I'm going to make sure that this video is saved. There you go. And when we get back, we're going to be chatting with Richard White. See you guys after this. Yay! Okay. How do we get this done now? Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay. We're trying to figure out something there. Oh my goodness. So, Crystal, we're going to be back after this, all right? Yes, 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 yes. I can see your fingers, Margaret. Oh, shit. And now, and we save it. What do we do? Do we end and now?